Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning, sir. Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. If you have any doubts regarding previous session, you can ask me any question. We will wait for another couple of minutes and then we will start. As you know, we are going to discuss Selenium in this session. This is a very important tool to test web applications. So I request everyone to carry your notebook and pen so that you can take notes while uh, listening to this session. So let us start this session. Um, Before the start of this session, I just want to make it sure that you can see my, I hope you can see my seat. Uh, can you see my screen? Anyone, please unmute and respond to me.
Yes, sir.
Good. So I hope you are carrying your notebook and pen. So let's start our discussion. So we are going to discuss another very important software testing tool, that is Selenium. And this tool is used to test web applications. What it mean? For example, we have, let's suppose, Amazon.com. And in this website, we have login page, and we wish to check that whether this login page is working perfectly fine or not. So it means that once you click on login page, you have to first of all open Amazon.com. Then you have to click login page. And once you open the login page, you have to enter your username and password. And if username and password is correct, then it should display the home page. Otherwise, it should display some error message. So we can test, or we can automate that testing process through a tool called as Selenium. And as we discussed that in order to test this tool, we will be using Java Eclipse, and we will be using uh, Maven project to manage the code for this Selenium project. So first of all, important is that this whole automation process need to be built through Maven. So Maven, you already know, those who may be attending it first time, I'm just repeating that. Maven is a built automation and project management tool which support Java project. So it automates compiling, packaging, and running tests and deploying. So Maven manage all the dependency by downloading required libraries automatically. So it define whole life cycle for building and deploying the project, including compilation, testing, and packaging. So Maven actually is a tool for simplifying the project management process. And the best thing is that it automatically download all required dependency. So we have to start first of all Eclipse, and in this Eclipse you have to start your first project as a Maven project. So once you start Maven project, you know that the first important step is to click all first two checkboxes, which simply say that we are creating a simple project, and then we have group ID and artifact ID. Group ID is a reference to the project name, and artifact ID refers to the folder name. So you need to specify your project and folder name. You can specify maybe same name, and then you just need to click finish. So when you click finish, you will see that it automatically create various folders for your source code, for your test code, for your management of resources. And the most important file is form.xml, where you need to specify your requirements, and it automatically download all the dependency and the libraries. So first step in order to work in Selenium is to specify all the dependencies which are required to run this application. So these are the dependency which we need to supply to run Selenium. And you see that here we specify that we have to use a
पानी ले
Selenium.
लो.
So how we can get all those dependency? The first step is to use selenium.dev. So let's do that side by side. So now I'm going to explain you how we can extract the dependency which are required for Selenium.
इसमें इतनी
So
आती है.
the first step is just you need to go. So the first step will be to just Google Selenium, and when you search that, there is a link called as selenium.dev. So please open that page. So once you open that home page for selenium.dev, so this carry a lot of information. We are interested in this download page. So just click downloads. So when you click downloads, it carry a lot of information, but here we are interested in Maven. So just keep on browsing and you see that here we have Maven information. So the first step is to open this selenium.dev, click on downloads and select this Maven information. And under Maven information, there is something called as Maven repository. So click on that Maven repository. Since we are working with Java, so we have to use Selenium Java application. So just click on that. And you see that there are a lot of versions. We can go with the latest version. So that is 4.231. So just click on that. And once you click on that, you will get all the dependency which is required for this Maven project. So you see here, it carry the dependency which is required for Maven. So you can just copy paste that code, and you can copy that code, and we have to paste that code in our form.xml file. So this is the first step to install all required dependency which is required to run Selenium project. So again, I repeat. So for this, you have to first of all Google Selenium. There will be a website called as selenium.dev. Just click on that. It will bring you the homepage for Selenium. Under that, go to downloads. From downloads, you have to select Maven because we are working on Maven. So Maven, and this is Maven repository, Maven MEN repository, first link, just select that. Selenium Java because we are working in Java. Select the latest version, and then you will get the code for Maven. So you just need to copy that. Now the question is where you have to where we have to paste this code. So in order to paste that code, just go to your project. So this is my project, Selenium project, which I have just created as a Maven project. And under this is form.xml file. And under this XML file, you have to paste that code. So let me show you this code. So here you see that uh, you have to add dependencies. And in this, we just mentioned that dependency from selenium.org. And this is just the code which is required. And you just need to paste that code under this Maven project. So this is the first step. So once you save that file, that is pom.xml file, once you save that file, it automatically download all the required dependencies. So you see that all the required dependency which is required for running this Maven project is already installed after storing this pom.xml file. So here you see that it successfully downloaded all the jar files which is required to run Selenium application. So this is the first step, that you need to get the required code from this repository. And you see that this is the code which say that this is dependency. and just mention that dependency here. This is the same code which I have mentioned as dependency. So just mention that under dependencies um tag. And once you save that file, it automatically download all the dependencies. So if you have any doubt up to this point, that is the first required step for running your Maven project successfully on this IDE. The second important step is to download driver, because here we are going to test our web application. So testing of web application require a support for browser, because in browser we have to open our website. So you in this session, I'm using this Chrome driver. So you need to Google Chrome driver, and you need to download that. So let's understand that step too. So here we already discussed that we have downloaded all the dependencies. So once you download all the dependency, Maven dependency will be already installed. So the next step will be to use Google Chrome. And from the Google Chrome, you have to check which driver number you are using. So let me explain that, how to download that driver, because as I mentioned, we have to use this driver for working on our project. So let's open that first. So here, okay, I have to open Chrome first. So this is Chrome. So the step is, just go here and select the settings for the Chrome. So select the setting, and under this settings, you will be um, see all the options. So last option is about Chrome. So select about Chrome, and from here you will get the version number. So this is the current updated version I'm using, that is 127. So I'm using 127 version number for Chrome. So this is the first step. You need to check which version you are using. Now you have to Google. So let's Google Chrome driver download. So you have to download this Chrome driver, and you see this is the website, or let's click on that. So here you see that you have Chrome driver. So you need to download this Chrome driver, and let's go to download option actually. So this is the download option for Chrome driver, and you have to select the latest version which we are using in this case. So this is version selection, and so the next step will be to download this Chrome driver zip file on your machine, because we need to include that driver in our application. So this is the Chrome driver version. So you just came to know which version you are using. Then select Chrome driver download. So this will open Chrome driver developer.chrome, and you need to select the latest version. So you see that it says that if you are using Chrome version 115 or newer, just consult this. So just click on that link, and this is the stable version for 126, and you just need to download that file, that is Chrome driver. So this is my Chrome driver when Windows 64 I'm using. So just click on that. It will download a zip file. And once you unzip that, you will get a exe file for Chrome driver. So this is after unzipping, you will be getting a exe file called as Chrome driver. So it's important. It's not Chrome, it's Chrome driver. So you have to look for Chrome driver, and you can download that from this Chrome driver download page. So first step is to check the version which you are using. Then you just need to Google Chrome driver download. The first page will tell you that if you are using version 115 or newer, just click on that. So when I click that, I just select this stable version, and this lead me to this page of Chrome driver, Windows 64. So just download that zip file. When you unzip that, you will get this exe file. So you need to use that exe file in this Maven project. So under Maven project, create a folder called as driver, and under that driver, just paste that file or upload that file, chrome driver.exe. So it means that for my project Selenium, now this chrome driver.exe file is available, and it means that I can use my driver to open websites. So let's go back and see how this will look like. So what I'm saying that you just need to download that particular Chrome driver first, and then you need to create a folder drivers, and under that drivers, just paste that chrome driver.exe file. So this will be your next step for working on the dependencies which are required for running Selenium on this Java IDE. So there are only two important steps. First, pom.xml file, which you will get the dependencies from Selenium website for Maven project. Second, just download this chrome driver.exe file from Chrome driver download. Create folder drivers, and under that, I have just put that particular exe file. So these are just the settings which are required for testing a website with Selenium. So with this, we are ready to start our demo. So here I have already created a demo for you, which is the login page testing. So let's understand how this code look like. So we are going to start now how this whole thing work, particularly for this application. So here, what I'm doing, I'm using a package named chapter 1. So I have created a package, and under that package, I have created a file login test with a class name. So in this, I'm having one main method, which through which I will be calling that driver and website. So you see that the first step is to include our driver. So what I'm saying that system.set property, set the path to the Chrome driver executable. And here I initialize this new driver for my browser. So the function is system.set property. And in this, I have to define my Chrome driver. You see that I have defined Chrome drive form.driver, and this is available under this path. So from current path, I have a folder called as drivers. You see, this is drivers, and under this drivers, I have Chrome driver.exe. So in first step, I just specified the path for my Chrome driver, and I used this Chrome driver to create object with name driver. So through this object, I can call various method to open the website and to perform various operations. So first step will be to use get function to open the specified URL. So I will be working on this leadcode.in URL, which is a URL created from one of the tutor for software testing. So this is the website which we are going to test today. That is leadcode.in. And you see that in this, we have a login, and we have to test this login page, that whether my email ID and password, and then I have to press login button. And if my email and password is checked, it will say that you have successfully logged in. So this is the login page which we wish to test. So the first step will be through your driver, you have to open this web page. So in order to open this web page, what we specified, driver.get open this lead code dot in. And so let's run this portion of the code and see the corresponding output. Um, let's make everything command. after this. Okay, good. So this is the code which I just want to test. In this, I only created one object for my driver, and then I specified get function, which will open my website homepage. So in order to test this, you just need to right click on that and select run as Java application. So again, I repeat, select your .java file, right click, run as Java application. So when you run this, you see it will automatically open the browser. So yeah, browser is opened and it has opened this leadcode.in file for me. So wonderful. This is first time we are able to open a website automatically by using a tool. And it's also very important to read that message. It say that Chrome is being controlled by automated test software. Wonderful. So everything is now ready and my browser is now controlled by this Selenium tool and Chrome is understanding that and say that Chrome is being controlled by automated test software. So it has opened this leadcode.in for me. But you see that when I opened it, it is not open in a maximum window size. So you can further mention that. um so we can further mention that driver dot manage window maximize. So this will maximize this window automatically. And once you maximize that, you will see that your code will open in the your home page will open in the maximum window size. So let's run up to this point only, and let's make all other part as comment. So again, I am running this as Java application. Run this. So it will open leadcode.in, and then after this, you see maximum code, maximum method is now working, and now my web page is open in the maximum window. So we able to demonstrate up to this point. I hope you got my point. So get method is there to mention your URL, and then we are specifying that uh, we have to use window of maximum size. Now in that home page, there are two options. One, I have to specify email ID, and second is the username. So here I am entering this email ID which I stored in this string email, and this is the password which I am storing this variable pass. So I have created two variable. One is email, and second is password. Now the next thing is I have to put that email and password in respective text items. You got my point? So here, before that, I have to open this. Let's run this again to understand next step. So this is the website. It is maximized. Now the next step will be to click this login button. And once you click that login button, it will display enter username and password. So let's run this again once more to explain that point clearly to you. So what I'm saying that we are here, letgo.in. So this is the home page at present. So in order to get that username and password option, I have to click on login button. So I have to check what is the tag for this login because I need to click this button. So in order to inspect the tag for this login button, just right click and click on inspect. So you see that you will able to see this login button, and it say that this login button is specified as a in the anchor tag. So in anchor tag as a text, I specified this login option, and you see that the option is log space in, and it is specified under anchor tag. So I need to mention that I need to click on, first of all, I have to find out this anchor tag. And once I find out that element on my web page, I have to click it. So this is the code to search, first of all, this um, login anchor tag. So here you see that we are using from driver a method called as find element. So it will find element by text. So link text, because I just mentioned that it is an anchor text. So that's why I'm using the method called as link.text. And in this, I specified the text name as login. So here we are using this login as a specification. And then I'm just specifying, I just need to click on that button. So it means that first of all, it will open this leadcode.in, it will maximize it, and then this will search for login anchor tag, because I am using find element, and we are finding the element by link text, because here we are using anchor tag for login. I just inspect that and just shown to you that we are specifying this through anchor tag, and then we have to use click. So that's why here the object login link is now clicked. So it will click this login button. So let's run up to this point. So it will open leadcode.in, then it will maximize this. So you see this will maximize, then login button is clicked. So once you click the login button, you will get email and password option. So up to this point, everything is working fine. So next step is now to paste this email button, email option in the email, and paste this password option in the password. And then I have to press this login button. So again, I have to paste my email text, which I specified here in this text box, and password here in this text box. So again, you can select here and you can inspect that element. So if you inspect that, you came to know that about this text item which we are using, and we can inspect all those items here. So this is the login button which we have to use. So this is inspect. So you can inspect this particular email page, and you see that when you write here, this is the information it displayed. So here this text has a name email. So it means that this text item has a name email, and I have to put that, I have to search this by name because its name is email. So earlier I was searching login button, which was in anchor tag. But here we are not using anchor tag, we are using a input item with name as email. So here I have to search by name, and the name is email. So let's go back and we can write the code. So here you see that we are searching the item, we are finding the item by name, and here we are specifying that we have to search for name email. And you see that here in this inspect button, I just mentioned that, which you can see that it is a name with email, and we simply mention that in my code that I need to search for this uh, element by name, email. And once I get that item, I have to paste this, or I have to send this item text to my selected item. So here I am using a method called as send keys. And in this send key, I just specified my email, which I want to pass to this particular text item. And the method is send keys. Through send key, I'm just specifying that, okay, find this item and then pass this email with value, which is Kaushik350 at the rate Gmail, to this username. Similarly, the next task will be to find out the password. So you can go here again, and we can also search for password option. So let's go back. So this is password. You can right click, inspect, and you see that here in case of password, the name is password. So it is again an input item, but with the name password. So I just use that. Here I'm searching element with the name password and passing the keys as password. So let's run this code up to this point only. So at this point, you see that I first of all click on the login button, then I specified my email, and then I specified my password. And in email, I passed my send key with email tags and password as this. So let's run this. Right click, run as Java application, save it. So this will first of all open lead code, then maximize this, then it will click on login button, then email and password. Wonderful. So you see that everything is doing automated. So automatically, I have not entered anything. So automatically it is putting desirable email and password. Can anybody tell me what should be the next step at this point? Yeah, I'm waiting for your response. What should be the next step? Yeah, so the next step will be to click on this login button. So how I can know what is the name and what is the type of this? I think, of course, this is a button which is different from this. Here, this was anchor tag, but here this appear to be a push button. So how I can look into this, the code for this login? How I can check the code for this login button? Yeah, Ajitpal. So again, we have to inspect it. Very good. So let's go here and select inspect. So you will be getting a button option this time.